Nice shirt.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Dude, how's it going, man?
Good. How are you, buddy?
Doing good, man. It's good to talk to you again. Thanks for doing this.
Thank you. Good to
Of
see you.
course. Always, man. Um, how good does it feel to finally be able to play a show again on Winter Jam? Because you guys have had close to almost a week, I think actually a week off now, man. How does it feel? You guys are playing tonight, right?
Man, I'll tell you what, I hate the snow. I hate it.
Yes.
I hate it so bad. All these people that love it, I mean, I do go have fun in the snow with my kids, but man,
Yeah.
traveling in it, obviously the snow canceled two of our shows last week, which
Yeah.
hurts us, financially. And then we had to travel in the snow. Like last night, we were fueling up, and there was a truck 2 bays over from us that was stuck in the ice in the parking lot just from where he was trying to fuel up. He was like putting chains on the tires. Yeah, so this time of year, traveling in this mess is
Yeah.
not fun. So just
Yeah.
want everybody to everybody to know that right now. When we get on stage and you see that little extra energy,
Yes.
it's because we're like, that's the day we've had. All right.
Right. I had to drop our kids off. We have 4-year-old twins, and I had to take them to school the other day. And we had paid somebody $70 to come and shovel our driveway, sidewalk, and all specifically to shovel my car so I could get out the next morning. And the next morning, I went out and could not get out. And then that night, our twins decided to tell my wife every bad word I said that morning while they
Well
were
done, twins. Well done.
sold me out. Sold me out.
Well
Man.
done. Yeah.
I gotta ask though, man, you guys haven't done a lot of winter jams over the years. I think you've done maybe one of the main winter jam tours and a couple West Coast tours. What stands out to you about winter jam, and what is it about winter jam that makes Disciple want to come back and do the tour? Because there is no tour like winter jam, especially in Christian music. There is nothing like this tour. It's unique.
Yeah, any chance we get, a lot of the festivals that we play, if we're playing on the main stage, we will be backed up against, some CCM artist or worship artist. And so
Mm.
we always love those opportunities, because I don't know why we win in those opportunities. My best guess is that, a lot of the people don't listen to rock and roll. They forgot that they like rock music,
Yeah.
or they just don't trust a lot of the rock music that they did like, and then they kind of see that how sincere we are about why we're doing what we're doing and pointing to Christ with our music. I think that that's something that people see and appreciate. And I think my favorite compliment that we get every night from someone is, "I don't like your style of music, but I love you guys."
Oh
And
wow.
so I like your music, but I don't like your style of music. So basically, like, I don't like anybody else. I only like you guys. And I mean, it's pretty much the best compliment. If you could win over somebody that doesn't even like your style of music, you're doing pretty good.
My I think actually I think my stepdad said that about you guys because they took my stepdad and my mom took my little sister to Winter Jam in 2023 because they wanted to see like We the Kingdom and
Right, right, right.
those bands. And my mom's like, "Have you heard of this Disciple? Oh my God, they're like Petra, but now." I'm like, "Yes, yes."
Yeah.
Yes, they are. They're this generation. Yes, absolutely. And my stepdad's like, don't like the style, but those guys love Jesus.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
know?
it's a thing, man. We
Yeah,
we hear it. We hear it every night. So, yeah, I think maybe that's a lot of things. And Petra is my favorite band and probably the biggest influence, on this band and why we do what we do and the way that we do it. So I think if someone that's older that, gets like kind of reminiscent of Petra when they see us, I think that they might have some respect for that and appreciate that.
for sure. What feels different this time around? What stands out about this tour? I talked to Russ from New Song yesterday, and he said that, this year feels a lot more focused on like the worship side of things musically than previous years have. What stands out for you about this one?
Um, I think everybody is just so good. Like all these artists are operating at a really, really high level.
Mm.
I'd never seen a Matthew West show before, and I was like, this is a high level
Solid.
show.
It's
I'd
solid, yeah.
never seen a Katie Nicole show
I
before.
haven't either.
And man, like even our drummer watches the show. It's pretty much like she's got her two bigger songs that are a little slower, but the rest of the show is like her music is it's kind of like a rock show. It's kind of like a rock set. So the music is very powerful and has this I think that's pretty much the right word. It's got a lot of power to the set. It's very, very good.
Nice.
Very, very good. Her band is really good. Her drummer is really good. Her guitar player is good. So, it's a show. It's not like, one girl standing on stage,
Yeah.
there's a band up there and it's
Nice.
really good.
Nice. I'm excited to see Emerson Day. Because I haven't seen her
Oh my
yet,
gosh.
but I've heard nothing but good things. And Get Behind Me when that song plays on Pandora work, I crank that bad boy up, and everyone
Bro,
has to listen to it, man.
when she plays that song live, the ceiling of the arena blows off every night.
Can't wait.
And she sings it with so much energy and just I mean like blood bought boots. And she says it with just so much energy and passion. You kind of just make a stink face when she says it, like, oh yeah,
I know exactly. I know
so
exactly
good.
what you mean. You feel it. You
Oh,
just
dude, yeah,
just.
like
Oh, I love it. I
yeah.
love it. Um, I gotta ask, man. Skeleton. It's been 3 years since Skeleton Psalms, or going close to 3 years. New music coming from you guys, man. What are we looking at, man? I feel like we're getting close to where it might be time.
It's always time. Even when you release one, the day after is time. Yeah, we're working on stuff right now, and our biggest challenge is not that we don't have stuff. Our biggest challenge is just, finding a moment to work on it and get it done.
Right?
It's
Especially on Winter Jam.
yeah, the new songs exist. We just got to get in the studio and get it to you. So
Nice.
keep hanging out with us in the meantime. We'll get it to you as soon as we can.
I would hate myself if I didn't ask you specifically this
Well, I
question.
don't want you to hate yourself. I don't want you to hate yourself
Have you heard Hope? Have you heard the new Petra album?
so many times.
What do you think?
I love it. I love
So
it.
good. So good.
It's so good. I'm Petra is my favorite band of all time. And anytime an artist releases an album that's different,
Mhm.
I always like don't know what to think of it the first listen through. I have to give it a couple of listens through, and they accomplish that, which
Yeah.
is very, very like awesome for them because I feel like they're my favorite band, so I know what to expect. And they threw me this massive curveball where I was like, whoa,
Especially Oxygen. They did
Oxygen,
they did reggae.
Filthy Lucre, I mean,
Yeah.
even
Thorns.
Deliver Us, Thorns, all
Oh,
those songs, they're all, there's no other Petra song like them. Like,
yeah.
period. There's nothing like this album. And I mean, I was kind of like listening to it, like just taking it in how different it was. And then got another listen in, got another listen. I was like, this is
Yeah.
incredible. This is
Yeah.
incredible. It took me a minute because it was so different. Because like I thought I knew what to expect, and then I was like, I appreciated the curveball.
Yeah. I
I
listened to
really
it
did.
2 or 3 times through. I'm like, I think I like it, but I don't know. And then after 4 or 5 times, I'm like,
You're like, oh yeah,
I had to
oh
crank it
yeah,
up on the interstate. Then I told John Schlitt, I was
yeah,
like, don't listen to this album on the interstate, man. Just don't do it. He cracked up, But
yeah.
it's
Especially that first song, when it kicks in, and I was on the interstate listening to it yesterday, and yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
yes, yes. Um, man, hitting in Kansas tonight and tomorrow, Dallas on Sunday, hitting our area, Indianapolis next week, Fort Wayne, Indiana, March 26th. Man, you guys are, for some reason, Winter Jam keeps routing the coldest areas of the country in the coldest months, but You guys are
Well,
braving
I
the
mean,
weather, man.
Texas in January is not supposed to be bad, or Texas in February. I mean,
Right.
Texas any time of year is not supposed to be like
True.
Florida. It's not
Right.
supposed to be bad, but for
But
some reason we
right
timed
now
it up
it's
perfectly, you know,
I've got a friend down there and she's like,
perfectly.
it's snowing. This is
Yeah,
horrible. I'm like, you're from
yeah,
Peru. How do you deal with this? She's like, I don't. So,
yeah. There is no dealing with it. Yeah.
um, man, finally, just to wrap it up, man. Festivals are getting announced for the summer. The year is getting loaded up with tour dates for you guys. But to come back to Winter Jam, man, when you guys get asked to do this tour, what does it mean to you as disciple to be able to come onto a tour like Winter Jam, bring a style of music that a lot of churchgoers maybe won't listen to, and just bring a unique set to the tour. You just in general, what does it mean to you guys to be able to do this tour?
I mean, I don't, that's a question I haven't thought about until just now you asking it. Honestly, it doesn't mean any more than every show we play, and I think that
Okay.
that's the appreciation that we have. Um, there was a story, a long time ago when we first started of a family. We're very evangelistic with what we do, and we treat it as evangelism. So you see a disciple show on our own, you're going to hear a clear message, and an opportunity to receive Christ will be given, and an opportunity to just draw closer, no matter where you are in your relationship with Him.
Mhm.
And there was someone that well, this one time we played a show, and then the ride home, we were all complaining about the sound. We're like, "Oh, the guitars were out of tune. Oh, you were singing out of tune, and the drums were, off, and just complaining about each other, and the sound was bad, and whatever. The crowd, blah blah blah. Like it named something. We were complaining on the way home, and
Sure.
we got this thing called electronic mail. Maybe you've heard of it. Back then, it was a brand new thing. Uh, just kidding. Anyway, and we got an email, and this family had said wanted to write us and say thank you. They've been praying for their son to receive Christ, and they said that he came forward that night and gave his life to Christ. And they said they wanted to thank us because they've been praying for him for years, years and years and years. They said that night on the way home, he was in a car accident and he was killed, and they just wanted to just reach out to us and let us know how thankful that they are that they get to now know that they are going to spend an eternity with their son, and wanted to say I appreciate it. And so um to ask me what does it mean to be on Winter Jam is like, what does it mean to ever have an opportunity ever in front of five people, in front of 5,000, in front of 50,000? It doesn't matter. You never know who's out there. You never know what they're going through. You never know what God is doing in that moment. And the fact that He would use me to do anything. We all are sinners, but we know ourselves better than we know anyone else. And the fact that He is even thinks that I'm worthy to be used to do anything is humbling, and I don't take it for granted. And so the way we feel about it tonight is we feel very humbled and very blessed and very honored to be able to do what we're doing, for sure.
Man, I cannot wait to see you guys here, whether it's here in Indianapolis next week or in Fort Wayne in March, man. When I saw you guys get announced for this tour, I was like, "Ah, I have to go to Winter Jam again. I've got to do it." So,
Of course.
and there's an artist on this one that I haven't seen before, like Holvey and Katie and Emerson. So I'm super excited to be able to see some of these
It's
artists I haven't
it's
seen
also
before.
high level.
Yeah.
Anybody that is, a fan of Christian music is going to come out here and become a new fan of somebody, because it's just they're operating at a high level. It's incredible.
I can't wait, man. Dude, stay safe on the road. Enjoy
Thank
being able
you.
to finally play a show tonight, man. It's gonna be awesome, man.
Hadn't played it yet, so let's yeah,
Good luck tonight, man. Have a great show, and we'll see you down the
appreciate
road,
it.
dude.